Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about something that is not a planet, and it's not the North Node, not the South Node, but it's still, I would say, at least fairly significant in our horoscopes. It is called Chiron, and there's been a little bit debate, I believe, as far as what it's perceived as. Some research I've done has indicated that it's been referred to as a planetoid, asteroid, comet, a minor planet. But whatever, it's not a planet, but it still has some importance in our horoscope. It was found in 1977. It's known as the wounded healer. This can show where we have a predilection or ability to help others, but don't necessarily have that ability to help ourselves in that same capacity. And I think this is associated with overcompensation due to the fact that we're not necessarily able to help ourselves in that same manner. So we kind of overdo it a little by putting all this energy maybe into helping others in that particular sector of life. Now, we talk about wounds. Obviously, they're not referring to like a literal wound or cut, but areas where we've had difficulty in life and where we experience strong sorrow, despondency, and sadness, and seems like almost what's perceived as maybe an incurable wound. Now, as I stated, it is generally, it's an area in life where we have tremendous difficulties, perhaps dilemmas, frustrations. My Chiron is in Aries, and it's in the 12th house. Now, Chiron in Aries might have some difficulty in exhibiting assertion, aggressiveness, and leadership abilities. But they're able to maybe help others with that, others that are somewhat timid or submissive and feel as if they've been in a subservient role a good part of their life. They're able to take this energy and help others with this. I also have it being in the 12th house. It could show that I might have this ability to show strong compassion, to help people that have certain limitations, restrictions, people that are in oppression, or people that are very less fortunate. But it could also indicate that I'm not able to necessarily help myself in association with my own restrictions and limitations. So the key for me is having Chiron and Aries in the 12th house is to take assertion and aggression on these matters pertaining to my restrictions and limitations, I would say. Now, Chiron by aspect. Now, let's say somebody has Mercury conjunct Chiron in their natal horoscope. This could indicate a person that might be able to have good, communicate profound knowledge and connection, perhaps with literal healing and the figurative healing as well, even. And it could also show somebody that's not, whatever they do as far as their communication and how well they actually articulate things, they might not ever feel 100% satisfied in this area. And since Chiron is connected with the wounds that we feel, somebody that has this placement might feel that there's some difficulty in their communication, and there might not really be that much. It might show it's not necessarily in this case an inability maybe to articulate things, but they may feel that a lot of things they said might got misconstrued and misunderstood, and may go through a lot of double checking on what they had stated or written. And at times they might vacillate and go through periods of talking, being more loquacious, and then maybe another point maybe becoming more taciturn and not really saying a whole lot. Now, by transit, I have Chiron transiting my 11th house, and that's connected with goals, aspirations, friendships, acquaintances, and group activity. Now, this could indicate that I may be having maybe some difficulty in these areas in my life, and I might be seeing this as quote-unquote this incurable wound that where I'm experiencing some kind of despondency and sorrow, but it could show an area where I'm able to help others help themselves in terms of getting out and finding more friends, being more gregarious, maybe in order to have more friendships in their life, or encouraging others to join groups that they feel that they have some proficiency in or have some interest in. So this is basically what Chiron is about. And anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for whatever we call the planetoid, asteroid, comet, minor planet, Chiron. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be starting my Chiron in the sign series, and I'll be talking about Chiron in Aries. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.